Hank. Okay, I thought it was gonna be Hangman. It's driving time. Whoops. Dang it. Those are like just far enough apart that I can't grab both. Wait, you can't good too early. Hold your good. Clap your hand. How many arrows did Himiko give Kaito? 1. Thinking time. Beep beep boop beep. 1. 4? Good. Dung 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 dung. Ooh, big letter energy. Ooh, hi. Got him. Were all the arrows inside the hangar from the start? No, it would seem. Seems like no. Get. Oh my god, look at these boxes. They're going crazy. Pass to the center. Oof. Thanks a lot, jerk. What's the picture of? Oh, it's Kibo lying in the thingy. Who brought the 2 arrows? Maki. Pass to the center. A third party. Good. It connects.
Could it be that the additional arrows were brought in by a third party?
A third party? So someone besides Kokichi or Himiko?
That's just a guess, though. There's no way a third party exists.
If a third party did exist, why would they bring 2 arrows?
Kaito was the only one with a crossbow. I made sure I handed it to him.
Kaito said he only needed 1 arrow. Clearly, he didn't want to fight.
Yeah, that's right.
So the other 2 arrows weren't for Kaito. They were for the third party to use themselves.
So the third party didn't hand the arrows through the window. Instead, they went into the hangar and shot the crossbow themselves?
Impossible. There was an alarm
Not
system
impossible.
and an electric barrier around the hangar.
Yeah. That hangar should have been completely closed off, right?
Why is Maki being infinitely suspicious? It was completely closed off, but can we confirm that? I feel like there might be another way. Some way we haven't figured out yet. I'm overlooking something. Think. What method did the third party use to enter the hangar? Exisol. Wait, where's an A? There. Boom! Destroyed. I see now!
That's it. The exisal. The exisal could be used to enter the hangar. We couldn't get in because of the alarm system and the electric barrier. But that shouldn't have been a problem for any of the exisals, right? So if you wanted to enter the hangar, all you had to do was pilot an exisal.
It's that easy.
I saw an exisal enter the hangar last night. So was this third party piloting it?
By the way, I just want to confirm something with Monokuma. Would the alarm still go off if there was a person inside an exisal?
Well, I wasn't trying to keep this secret, but since it's about the details of the hangar, I guess I can tell you guys. It makes sense that the alarm system and electric barrier wouldn't react to an exisal. After all, the hangar is where the exisals are supposed to be stored. It'd be a hassle to disable the security every time an exisal comes and goes, you know? So even if someone is inside an exisal, the security system wouldn't catch them. Because it'd be a hassle to leave the exisal every time you have to put it away.
So it's like Shuichi said? A third party got in an exisal and entered the hangar?
Bum bum
Can
bum.
just anyone pilot an exisal?
Well, Kokichi,
It's surprisingly easy. If you use both hands, both feet, and both nipples, you can do it.
Wait, what? Run that by me again?
Nipples too!
Anyway, this third party commandeered an exisal and infiltrated the hangar. That same person must have brought the other two arrows with them.
You don't got no nipples.
I told you that's impossible.
Huh?
There's no way you can get through security if you pilot an exisal. It's not possible.
Prove it.
What? Not possible.
Maki, what are you talking about? What are you thinking? What do you know? Why are you trying to hide it? Why? Why won't you tell me? Because she has to be as suspicious as humanly possible.
if someone was piloting the exisal, they could have used it to enter the hangar.
That's not possible.
Is operating the exisal really that difficult?
Do we even know how to get inside an exisal? Outside the hangar, there were 4 exisals. And they were all moving too.
I was controlling them remotely.
Electro hammers weren't an option. Yesterday, all the hammers were still recharging.
There's no way to stop an exisal. So getting inside one would have been impossible.
You're right, it's impossible.
No, it's not. There was a used hammer.
If someone was
Ya goob.
Remotely.
electro hammers weren't all the still recharging.
Boom.
Wrong!
Wrong break.
Wait, not all of the electro hammers were being charged. I know because I found one. There was a used electro hammer near Monokuma and the exisals.
Is that electro hammer used by the third party? Maybe they used it to disable an exisal.
Yes, I think so. When I saw them last afternoon, there were 4 exisals. But this morning, there were only 3.
I noticed that too. Was the missing exisal taken by this third party?
Shuichi is getting warmer. How about you say the answer right now? Who did it? Who is this third party?
The identity of the third party. The electro hammer gives us a clue. I saw 4 exosols at the scene yesterday when I went to meet up with Kaito. This morning, when we were trying to get into the hangar, there were 3. Yes, we said that. The culprit must have used the electrohammer between yesterday afternoon and this morning. There's only one person among us I think could do that. Where's Maki? Where are you, Maki? Sketchmaster.
It's you! Maki, you're the third party we're looking for, aren't you?
What? It's Maki? What are you saying?
Remember what Kokichi said.
Right. One use, and she's the only one who didn't have hers.
The electro hammer needs to be recharged for 24 hours after it runs out of battery. That hammer was used last afternoon, so it couldn't have been used this morning.
Oh, right. When we were all gathered in the dining hall this morning.
Yeah, she didn't have it. She got a knife. Now that's a
Maki
knife.
was the only one without an electro hammer, wasn't she?
Knowing that, the electro hammer I found could only have belonged to Maki. And that leads me to the conclusion that Maki must be the third party. She also knows how to assemble the crossbow and could have returned it to her lab later.
You brought a different crossbow than the one Kaito had, right?
Maki took 2 arrows and her own crossbow from her lab, disabled the exisal with an electro hammer, and infiltrated the hangar. Now we just have to figure out what happened after.
I'll kill your logic.
Don't kill my logic. It's young and wholesome and has a full
Why
life to
Are
live.
you doing this?
What?
Why are you getting in my way?
Getting in your way? Maki, what are you?
Yes, I'm the third party.
Huh?
I admit to going into the hangar with an exisal, and then shooting the crossbow.
Take her away,
I
boys.
didn't kill anyone. I'm not the culprit. You're right. I used the electro hammer. And I used the exisal to enter the hangar too.
What?
I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
Shit.
I used the electro hammer. And I used the exisal to enter the hangar too. I also shot the crossbow there. However, I'm not the culprit. Because the crossbow is not the murder weapon.
Advance.
Crossbow is not the murder weapon? What do you mean?
The arrows left holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots.
God damn it. Her words are
resulted in
tricky.
fatal injury.
No, I missed.
That's why the crossbow can't be the murder weapon.
Her words are
Therefore,
tricky.
I'm not the culprit.
I don't want to think Maki's the culprit. I want to believe her, but the way she's scrambling to
The
defend
arrows left
herself.
holes in their clothes. Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
How did I
That's why
miss?
the crossbow can't be the murder weapon. Therefore, I'm not the culprit.
I shot the words
Clothes.
right in their word parts.
Think about the locations of the wounds. They were on his arm and back. An arrow to each of those spots wouldn't result in a fatal injury.
There we go.
I'll cut through your words.
Swing.
It wouldn't matter where the arrow hit if it were poisoned.
Poison?
I noticed something about the poison in my lab during the investigation. There was just a little less in the bottle than before. If that poison had been applied to those arrows, they would have been lethal no matter where they connected.
Maki, do you have a rebuttal?
What's the matter? Why don't you say anything? Don't tell me. Are you really the culprit?
There's no way she is! 'Cause why would she kill Kaito?
I can't understand if you don't explain anything!
Maki is still fighting.
Huh? Fighting?
Do you remember that Maki said she would do anything to defeat Kokichi? Maki is trying to kill Kokichi in this class trial. She wants to kill the mastermind, a remnant of despair.
Then when Maki said she would sacrifice anything, she meant...
That sacrifice Maki's talking about must be all of us. No, Kaito. Nope. All of us. I was right.
That's it!
She's a mad woman.
She plans to sacrifice all of our lives in order to kill Kokichi.
Sacrifice us?
Then by hiding the truth, Maki was trying to get us to arrive at the wrong answer. Just to kill Kokichi and the rest of us along with him?
It's kind of messed up.
Doesn't that mean that Maki's the culprit?
She knew what happened and tried to hide it from us.
But that mischievous plan was ruined, all thanks to Shuichi here. Too bad, Maki. I already predicted this would happen.
You knew all along that Maki was the culprit. That's why you've been so calm.
This isn't over. Maybe we do have the truth now, but this isn't over. We have a choice to make. We don't have to follow where the evidence leads.
Huh? What do you mean?
Does this mean you're gonna vote for someone else, even if it's not the truth?
Someone else? You mean vote incorrectly on purpose?
What did you say?
What?
Kaito told me that only I would be able to grasp what lies beyond the truth. That means finding the truth is not enough. We need to grasp the hope just beyond it. So Maki, please tell us the truth. The truth that only you know.
Do it.
So Kaito said that to you. Then, does that mean you guys made up before he died?
Yeah, when I went to see him yesterday.
I see. Okay, I'll talk about it. Especially since it's my responsibility for involving everyone. Shuichi, you're so persistent. Were you always like that?
You think so? Maybe Kaito's charisma is starting to rub off on me.
That guy could be pretty stubborn.
Then what really happened?
Maki, please tell us.
Please.
And so, Maki began telling the truth. A truth that would leave us all in shock.
Don't just start narrating things, you're ruining the mood!
Well,
Tough break.
I guess this turn of events isn't exactly boring either.
Why is there another Exasol platform though, boys? Intermission. Oh, it's because when he jumps between platforms, yeah. Duh. My brain is big.
Well now,
And then the Monokuma and Cubs theater segment began. But with all the Monocubs destroyed, this segment was no longer possible. And so, the curtain quickly fell. Okay, bye. Nice intermission.
The flashback light became the motive.
It is temporary. It's per stream.
When Kokichi remembered that he was a remnant of despair, I planned to kill him. I thought that if I killed him, this game, and the battle between hope and despair, would end. I was confident in my talent as an assassin. I knew I would be able to do it.
We've tried to end this
I'll
killing
increase the
game
limit
before,
for next
but
stream.
You were naive.
Huh?
That's what
Worry
I thought.
not, friend.
I knew Kokichi would take advantage of my naivete, simply because it's him.
Naivete.
Maki totally gets me.
That's why I needed to settle it myself. I took the poison arrows and the crossbow and broke into the hangar with an exisal. But when I entered the hangar, I saw something I never expected.
Everyone was dead.
Kaito and
Oh.
Kokichi were fighting each other.
Neither of them were dead.
Kokichi was shot in the arm with a crossbow arrow, probably by Kaito when he fought back. Both of them stopped and looked at the exisal, most likely surprised by its sudden appearance. Kokichi immediately took out his remote and attempted to control the exisal I was in. I jumped out of the exisal before he could, and shot Kokichi in the back with an arrow.
She did some ninja flip out of there or something.
That should have been enough to stop him, since the arrow was coated with poison.
The Strike 9 poison, correct? But why pick that particular poison? Some of the poisons in my lab were far more lethal.
I wanted Kokichi to confess his true intentions before he died,
Okay, Oberon.
and find out why he was always lying and trying to confuse us.
What do you mean?
If he was the mastermind, it would have been easier for him to hide in the shadows, right? He could have made it seem as if the late Junko was secretly behind this killing game. That way, he could reveal himself as the surprise mastermind to liven up the game.
She's like, I wanted him
Because
to
of his
confess
suspicious
before I
actions,
ended it.
Anyone
What
would
an
already
idiot!
suspect him
Didn't
as
she
the
watch Game of
mastermind.
Thrones? She doesn't know anything.
Especially with that message in the courtyard. Kokichi said it was a hint, but was it necessary for him to go out of his way just for a hint?
As a remnant of despair, I imagine he wanted
Crunch.
to feel the despair of his plan being thwarted.
I think that if he wanted the thrill, he would have carried out the plan carefully. So when his carefully laid out plan goes to waste, he would be in utter despair.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Maki must have wanted to hear it directly from Kokichi himself.
But it was pointless. I was a fool for thinking I could have a serious talk with him.
Pretty much.
What are you talking about? Remnants of despair? What's that? I don't understand anything you're saying.
Dude, she looks like a hard ass.
But anyway, why are you starting a killing game when it should have ended? You already know it's all meaningless, and that I'm the mastermind. Do you love killing that much?
Shut up, you asshole!
Scary glowing eyes.
I realized it was pointless to continue the conversation, so I shot the final arrow. But then,
Saved.
What?
Also, dead. Because it's poisoned.
Kaito protected Kokichi?
Why? Why would Kaito protect Kokichi?
Because Kaito's not a psychopath.
at that moment, my mind went blank. I knew I had to do something about the poison. I rushed to Shuichi's research lab for the antidote.
So you didn't have the antidote with you at the time?
I used Strike 9 poison to torture Kokichi for info, but I planned to kill him from the start.
That's so mean!
But that was my
True.
first mistake. Because of that,
You what?
I ended up killing Kaito.
Way to go, idiot!
When I
Wow.
returned with the antidote, the hangar shutter had been closed. I assumed it was Kokichi's doing. But because of that, I couldn't enter the hangar anymore. I needed to give Kaito the antidote somehow, so I went to the bathroom window. Kaito, can you hear me? Quick, drink this antidote! After calling out to him, I chucked the antidote through the bathroom window. Kaito noticed it and grabbed the antidote, but Kokichi stole it from him.
Sorry, but I can't die here. since I'm the mastermind of this killing game.
Wait! There's only one antidote!
Oh, you don't have to worry about Kaito. He fulfilled his dream, right?
Technically correct.
He already went to space. Damn it!
Stop!
Phew, I feel so much better. I guess that's a wrap.
Those bolts seem pretty fucking deep, dude.
Or maybe not. Because now another class trial is going to start.
Last trial?
You'll be the Blackened for this case, you know. The Blackened who killed Kaito.
I killed...
Shut it! Screw the class trials. Like hell am I gonna let you have your way?
Kaito! Why did you protect Kokichi? If you didn't help him, then...
I couldn't help it. Even if it's Kokichi, I can't have you kill anybody.
What?
Aw, Kaito wasn't protecting me. He was protecting Maki. The situation just got way worse, huh?
Yeah.
Maki is gonna become the Blackened responsible for killing you. All because you protected me.
Don't you worry, Makiro. I'm not gonna die that easily.
I think you are, dude. Sorry.
Just leave it to me. I'll put an end to this killing game.
You're still full of energy, even like that. You really are not boring.
What?
I want to see what a dying Kaito can do. So, show me what you've got. I won't meddle with your plans.
What are you...
Don't mind me. Run, Makiro. Just hurry up and run. Run and live. You gotta live.
But I refused to give up. I tried to enter the hangar by breaking the control panel with my knife. In the end, I couldn't.
So that's where the marks on the control panel
She
came
fucked
from,
up,
huh?
dude. What an idiot.
After that, I returned to the bathroom window once more, but I didn't see anyone. The bathroom door was closed. I called out, but neither Kaito nor Kokichi answered.
Kaito killed Kokichi and then put him on both on the press and squished it.
I couldn't do anything
Big
anymore.
F.
All I could do was leave. That's when I made up my mind. As the Blackened who killed Kaito, I would kill Kokichi during this class trial, in exchange for all of your lives.
Good lord!
So that's what happened.
Then Kokichi, knowing what he knew, still helped Maki cover up her crime?
Was that why you smushed Kaito in the hydraulic press?
Kaito wanted Maki to be spotless. As his friend, I felt obliged to help him.
How dare you make fun of him!
That's a knife, dude! Right.
You call yourself a friend? You enjoyed watching us suffer!
Did he?
You fucking asshole!
Hey, watch your profanity.
Ooh, Maki is so scary. Good thing I'm in this exosol. Pretty sure Maki would have already killed me if I was out there in the flesh. So, what are everyone's plans now?
Vote for
With the
Maki,
truth out in the
obviously.
open, who are you guys gonna vote for? You
Maki.
can vote for me, but if you do, we'll all die together.
I'm not voting for you.
Or vote for Maki and live.
Yep,
Well, choose whichever you want. I don't care either way.
that's good.
Why are you so calm? Your life depends on this too.
I'm not voting Kokichi.
Guys, just choose already. Come on, who are you gonna vote for?
No, we can't vote yet. We don't have the whole truth. This case
True.
isn't over.
Right.
Huh?
Huh?
Thank you for telling us everything, Maki. Thanks to you, I finally understand. There's another hidden truth within your testimony.
A hidden truth?
Yes, I'm positive. Because there's something wrong with the testimony you've given us.
The part of Maki's testimony that doesn't add up.